Today's game is recorded and produced by Brian Bork at Epic View Studios. Advertising spots start at only $20 per game. Today's broadcast is made possible by the following local sponsors: Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Maine. Waterville Tire, College Avenue, Waterville, Maine. Maine Athletic Fundraising. KVCC, Western Avenue, Fairfield, Maine. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Ave, Fairfield, Maine. Davis Vinyl, Design, Print, Install, Benton Ave, Benton, Maine. Doug's Garage, Neck Road, Benton, Maine. Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Waterville, Maine. Patterson Logging and Firewood, Patterson Road, Benton, Maine. Hewitt's Martial Arts, Winslow, Maine. Massage by Andrew, Main Street, Waterville, Maine.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in Central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Bork open for three. Bring it up again. Alyssa Bork is on fire. Three ball from Dunphy. Ring it up. In and out. Rebound Poli off the glass and in. Bring it up. Megan Curd is starting to find the range. Lawrence has their first lead of the throws it away. Blaisdell with it. Blaisdell down the throws it down. Oh, Blaisdell with the flush.
Gotta love those.
Nickerson baseline off the glass and in. Nice feed to Dylan Ashe. He puts it up and in. That's two network ties. Nice play by Bork to get free. Puts it up and in. Nickerson with another beautiful look.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
evening, local high school hoop fans, and welcome into the Augusta Civic Center. High above courtside, Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center, for tonight's number 7, number 2 matchup between the Lawrence Bulldogs, coming in at number 7, 8-10 on the season, versus number 2 Cony, 14-4. Tonight's games are brought to you by these incredible local sponsors: Sonny's Pizza, Fairfield, Main Street in Fairfield, Waterville and Skowhegan Tire, voted Waterville's best for the last 100 years, I believe. Heward's Martial Arts, where you can learn how to defend yourself. Dow's Quick Stop on Western Avenue in Fairfield, now managed by Todd and Amanda Dow, taking over ownership. And Central Maine Pharmacy, Chuck Boy, pharmacist. So tonight's matchup between the Rams and the Bulldogs are a rematch of last year's number 1 and number 4 matchup. Cony came in at number 1 on the season, and they were upset by Lawrence 63-56 as the Bulldogs were on their way to an Eastern Maine title. The Rams have 2 wins over the Dogs this season, 73-48 and 74-54. The first game of the season, if you remember, was one that we brought you, and it was a much closer affair than the final score would tell you. They were close at the half. I believe Lawrence trailed by 3 or 4, and then Cony came out and put on a full court press and ran off 10 straight points and put that game away. And that's going to be the key to Lawrence getting a win tonight. They're going to have to play very physical. They're going to have to keep the game in the half court. They can't allow Cony to get transition baskets. They can't allow Cony to get pressure baskets where they get steals and get out on the break and get 8, 10, 12-point runs. It's really going to be important that they defend well against Simon McCormick and Dakota Dearborn. Those are the 2 best players on the Cony team. Simon McCormick is one of the best point guards in the state. He is everywhere. There was a game earlier this season, I believe it was against Camden. He had 36 points and 16 steals. When you get 16 steals in a game, you're doing some hustle. And it's a team, a player that Lawrence is really going to have to watch out for. Lawrence 3-9 versus tournament teams, 2-4 over their last 6. And Cony is 6-3 versus tournament teams and 5-1 over their last 6. D. Lauren Fields leads the Lawrence crowd in a rousing rendition of the Lawrence fight song. This is something new, Brian. Never seen this before. The players go through and high-five each other before the game. This will be bringing you this game, and then we'll also be bringing you the next game, which is number 4 Miss Lonsky and number 5 Brewer. We'll turn it over to the public address announcer for the starting lineups.
Class A boys quarterfinal game between the Lawrence Bulldogs, the visitors in the dark uniforms, and the Cony Rams, the home team in the light uniforms. Our officials for this opponent, Mr. Bridgham and Mr. Parkhurst. The scorers, Dennis Grover, our timers, Ed Baer, and on the score clock, Mr. Bruce Chase. Before announcing the starters, we will introduce each team member. For the Lawrence Bulldogs, number 1, Keith Scott. Number 4, Ryan Bork. Number 11, Trey Goodwin. Number 13, Andrew Trombley. Number 21, Matt Muir. Number 23, Christian Roosh. And number 24, Matthew Trombley. And now the Rams, number 2, Brandon Carbo. 22, Jamal Garcia. Number 23, Caleb Strick. Number 34, James Muskie. And number 35, Bennett Carter. And now, fans, let's meet the starters. That guard from Lawrence, 5'10" junior, number 2, Dylan Coombs. That forward from Cony, 6'1" senior, number 00, Dakota Dearborn. That forward from Lawrence, a 6'4" senior, number 3, Dylan Martin-Hashi. That forward from Cony, a 6'3" sophomore, number 1, Luke Briggs. That forward from Lawrence, a 6'4" junior, number 12, Nick Blaisdell. That guard for Cony, a 6' junior, number 3, Kyle Newitt. That guard for Lawrence, a 6'2" junior, number 20, Zach Nickerson. That forward for Cony, a 6'1" junior, number 13, Rodney Dyer. That guard for Lawrence, a 6' senior, number 22, Jake Patterson. That guard for Cony, a 5'6" senior, number 5, Simon McCormick. Lawrence is coached by Jason Cohen. Pregame are coached by TJ Mays.
So Lawrence is really going to need a big game from Dylan Martin-Hashi and Nick Blaisdell, I think, tonight. Dylan Coombs also from beyond the arc. They're going to need some threes. They're going to need to play some tough defense. They're going to need to keep this game in the 40 to 50 point range to get a win. And they've had some big wins here in Augusta over the last few years, so let's see if they could capitalize on that. Of course, tonight's game and every game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, now delivering within a 7-mile radius of downtown Fairfield. Call them today at 453-7822. Blaisdell will jump it up against Luke Briggs. And the tip is controlled by Cony. Dearborn with it. Gets it tipped away, stolen away by Martin-Hashi. Hands off to Coombs. Coombs brings it back to the top of the key. Gets it left side. Martin-Hashi in and out. Rebound comes down to Dewan. Dearborn on the run. Dearborn goes all the way down and gets the roll. 2-0 Cony. Here comes that full court pressure by Cony. Nickerson throws it away. Dearborn loses the handle, falls down, but gets it up to Geyer. Stolen away by Martin-Hashi again. Martin-Hashi in the lane, runner no good. Rebound ripped down by Coombs off the glass and in. Dylan Coombs going in high for that one. It's 2-2. Here's McCormick. Down the lane, Dearborn tipped away. Dive on the floor, and McCormick has it. Dearborn spins. Nothing there. Little runner in the lane is good by Dewan. Cony's got a lot of scorers on the floor. 4-2. Cony. Here's Nickerson. You got to hustle. You get it over. Crosses over Geyer. And trapped in the corner. Gets it out. Coombs will take the three. Ring it up! Dylan Coombs gives Lawrence a 5-4 lead. McCormick goes all the way down. It's tipped out of bounds, and it goes back to the Bulldogs. Boy, if Coombs heats up from 22 to 25 feet, this could be a whole different ball game. Lawrence has somewhat handled the pressure so far. Here's Nickerson. Gets to Blaisdell. Hands off to Coombs. Another three. No good. Nickerson with the rebound in the lane. Jumper, no good. Rebound underneath. Shot up, no good by Patterson. And McCormick comes away with it. McCormick goes baseline. And shot is up, no good. Looking for some contact, no call. 5:33 to go. Stolen away. Poor pass by Coombs. 3 ball on the way. Ring it up. Kyle Doohan. 7-5 Cony. 5:20 to go. First quarter. Coombs gains the timeline. Gets in the middle. Dylan Hashey. No good. Coombs gets the rebound. Coombs goes all the way in. Off the glass and in. No fear in that young man's eyes. 7-7. First quarter action here. Eastern A quarterfinal. Down the lane. Shot is up and good by Luke Briggs. Nice pass there. 9-7. Cony with a 2-point lead. 4:39 to go first quarter. Coombs crosses over. He's trapped. Nice bounce pass to Dylan Hashey. And Martin Hashey, I should say. He's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Tonight's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, home of the family meal deal, which includes a large 15-inch one-topping pizza, cheesy breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda for only $20.99. For more info, go to sonny's-pizza.com. Martin Hashey misses them both. And Blaisdell hustles after the rebound. Blaisdell goes down the lane, off the glass and in. Nick Blaisdell ties the game at 9. Here's McCormick. Pull-up jumper. Swish. Pretty shot by Simon McCormick. Here's Nickerson against the pressure. Gets it to Coombs. Coombs gains the timeline. Gets through a trap. Nickerson has it. They roll it around to Martin Hashey. Gets it tipped out of bounds. It will remain Lawrence ball. 3:49 to go first quarter. 11-9. Cony with a 2-point lead. Cony comes in 14-4, the number 2 seed. Nickerson, jumper on the baseline, in and out. Rebound hustled after by Blaisdell, but it goes to Cony. They get it ahead for Dearborn. Dearborn crosses over, middle. Is on the floor, or was it? Looks like it was on the floor. In the game for Cony is Jamal Corriglia. Here's Dearborn. Dearborn tries to go baseline. Gets it off the glass and in. Tough shot by Dakota Dearborn. Cony with a 4-point lead. Here's Nickerson. Gets it ahead to Coombs. Coombs spins. Gets it tipped away. Martin Hashey with it. Gets it to go. And the foul! Dylan Martin Hashey picked up the loose ball and got the leaner. Missed his first 2 shots. Let's see what he's got here. Swish. Blaisdell is going to get a breather. And LaRouche checks in. Christian LaRouche, Jr. Here's McCormick. McCormick carries. (13-12). 1-point Cony lead, 3:09 to go first quarter. Cony still puts the pressure on. Nickerson almost loses the handle. Gets it to Martin Hashey. It's stolen away. Carter with it. And threw a pass that couldn't be handled. Here's Coombs with it. Coombs gets to Martin Hashey down the lane. Up and in. Lawrence has their first lead of the night. McCormick in the lane. Splash. Back and forth we go. 1 point Cony lead. This isn't the style of game that Lawrence wants to try to play for 32 minutes, that's for sure. Here's Nickerson with it. Nickerson up and under. Can't get the roll. McCormick comes down with it. McCormick, little stutter step down the lane. Can't get it to go. Martin Hashey with it. Gets it ahead to Nickerson, all wide open. Puts it up and in. Lawrence goes back in front, 16-15. Here's Braden Barbeau in the ball game. Hands off to Carter. Carter down the lane, and they're going to get LaRouche with a block. 1:46 to go, first quarter. Lawrence with a 1 point lead, 16-15. Carter hits the first one. Kyle Dewin checks back in, as well as Luke Briggs. Carter gets them both. Fourth lead change of the first quarter. 17-16. Isaac Gammon in the ball game now for Cony as well. Here's Nickerson. Gets to Coombs. Nickerson breaks the timeline. And it goes off Dearborn's foot. Coombs to trigger the inbounds. Ryan Bork in the ball game, gets it back. I don't know how that official could make that call. I couldn't see it from here. Backcourt violation. Ball goes back to Cony. They have a 1 point lead in the ball with 1:32 to go in the quarter. Here's McCormick. McCormick tries to go coast to coast and goes out of bounds. Both Briggs and McCormick were looking at each other. It's going to be Lawrence ball. Nickerson gets to Coombs. Nickerson gains the timeline. Bounce pass underneath to LaRouche. Shot's no good. Bork is there for the rebound, up and in. I don't know how that went in. Ryan Bork says, I'll take it. You go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Patterson's going to check in. Coombs is going to get a breather. Shot's no good. Lawrence with a 1 point lead. 1:02 to go, first quarter. Here's Dearborn. They roll in the corner. It's almost thrown away. It is thrown away. Hashey with it. Pull-up jumper, swish. Martin Hashey gives Lawrence their biggest lead of the night. McCormick, pull-up jumper, splash. So pretty. Seems like he can get that on any play he wants. 28 seconds to go in the quarter. They get it stolen away, actually. A poor pass there. Briggs gets the steal. Pull-up jumper, no good. Offensive rebound up off the glass by Dewin. And Cony has gone back in front by one with 12 seconds to go. Lawrence got to hustle. 7 to go. LaRouche with it. LaRouche going to have to take a fadeaway jumper. Not good time management there by Lawrence. The end of first quarter. Cony with a 21-20 lead. Back after this. Today's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, now delivering within a 7-mile radius. Senator Scott Searway, our senator of District 16. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Avenue in Fairfield. The home for Rudy and Lily. Those are my 2 dogs. Waterville and Skowhegan Tire, voted Waterville and Skowhegan's best for the last 150 years. Back here at the Augusta Civic Center, live, high above courtside. Not live. Lawrence trails by 1 after 1. They get it underneath to Nickerson. Shot's no good. Ball's tipped around, controlled by Kyle Dewan. Here comes Dearborn. Crossover dribble. Dewan has it. Pull-up jumper. No good. Long rebound comes down to Dewan. Gets it out to Dearborn. Dearborn gets in the lane, throws up a prayer. Gets it to go down. Cony leads 23-20. Coombs gets it to Patterson. Nice catch by Patterson. And then a bad pass by Patterson, stolen away. McCormick goes all the way down. Rejected! Martin Hashey says, not in my house. McCormick gets it into Briggs. Briggs get free in the lane, goes up with the left hand. Pretty shot by Luke Briggs. 5-point lead, biggest of the night for Cony. Here's Coombs with it. Coombs gets through the trap, throws it away. McCormick gets free. McCormick goes down the lane for 2. This is an important possession for the Bulldogs right here. This is when they can really let this game get away from them. Stolen away. 3-ball on the way, no good. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Coombs. And Coach Pellerin wants to take a timeout. 27-20, Cony lead. Tonight's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, home of the family mega meal deal, which includes a large 15-inch one-topping pizza, 2 large ham Italians, choice of appetizer, and a 2-liter of soda for only $30.99. For more info, go to sonny's-pizza.com. Now, this is what I talked about in the pregame show. Lawrence led 20-17 late in that first quarter. And since then, Cony has gone on a 10-0 run to take a 27-20 lead. Well, Lawrence really needs to get a stop here and get a good possession and get a bucket to stay in this game. They get down 8, 10, 12 points to this team, and it's Katie bar the door. Geyer, stolen away. Martin Hashey. Martin Hashey, pull-up jumper, swish. That's 3 steals for Martin Hashey in the ball game. He's really come to play tonight. Here's Dearborn, forces up a bad shot, but he's going to get fouled. Dakota Dearborn has really tried to force his offense a little too much in this game. You know, he's a very good offensive player, and it's like he's kind of not really in the not really in a groove of how he normally plays. He's just kind of stiff, I think. Misses the first one, and Coriglia comes in for Geyer. Gets one of two. 28-22, 6-point Cony lead. 6 minutes to go in the half. Here's Coombs with it. Coombs is trapped and made the pass to Mackie Heward, and he couldn't handle it. Here's McCormick, 6-point Cony lead. Almost another steal by Martin Hesche. Here's Corigula for three. Long rebound comes down to him. A long three on the way, no good by Briggs. And Coombs loses it, but Heward gets it. Heward goes down the lane, up and in. Mackie Heward atones for the drop pass with a big hoop. Briggs in the lane, rejected by Martin Hesche. Oh, I don't know if they got that foul on Blaisdell, but Martin Hesche had all ball. Briggs will go to line for two. Briggs just a sophomore. You know, they got a couple of very good players graduating this year in Dakota Dearborn and Simon McCormick, but you've got Briggs and you got Doohan as a junior. You got Geyer as a junior. You got Coriglia as a junior. So a lot of players coming back for this Cony team next year. Gets them both, 6-point lead. Here's Coombs with it. Coombs almost gets it stolen away. Nickerson will take the three. No good. Rebound hustled after, brought down by Dearborn. Dearborn tries to go coast to coast, but it's tipped away by Mackie Heward. Good hustle back by Mackie Heward. McCormick will trigger the inbounds. 5 minutes to go in the half. 6-point lead stolen away by Nickerson. Nickerson goes down off the glass and in. Coach TJ Maines wants to take a timeout. Well, I tell you, Lawrence has got like 6 or 7 steals in this first half. They're really getting after it defensively, getting in the passing lanes and getting the balls tipped away. Tonight's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield. Making the most delicious pizzas, sandwiches, and calzones since 1957. To order, call 453-7822. Check out all their delicious offerings by downloading Sonny's menu online at sonny's-pizza.com. Sonny's Pizza. Fresh dough. Better pizza. 4-point Cony lead. 4:54 to go in the half. McCormick brings it up. Gets it cross court to Barbeau. Dearborn has it. Pulls it back out. Gets it tipped away, but gets it back. Little jumper in the lane by Dearborn is in and out. And rebound ripped down by Coombs. Coombs throws it almost. That does throw it away. McCormick made a great steal, flying out of bounds, but it wasn't able to stay in bounds. And it'll be a Lawrence ball on the sideline. Lawrence trailed by 7, and Cony had the ball. And we said they needed to make a move, and they have. Here's Coombs with it. Gets it to Martin Hesche. They try to get it down low to Blaisdell. It's tipped away, and it's stolen away. Blaisdell dribbled right into a double team, but Martin Hesche is there for the steal. And he loses the handle. McCormick comes up with it. McCormick will pull up from 3. No good. Blaisdell comes away with it. Frenetic pace here in the first half. Coombs gains the timeline. Oh, before he does, Coach Pellerin wants to take a timeout. So we will be here for all the Lawrence and Messalonski games. Of course, after this one, the Eagles boys take on the Brewer boys. Messalonski, the number 4 seed, and Brewer, the number 5 seed. That's a very tough matchup for the Eagles. They really finished the season kind of on a down note, 2-4, closing out the last 6 games of the season. They were second or third throughout most of the season, and that 2-4 run down the stretch really cost them in seeding. And Brewer's a tough draw. Brewer's the only team that has played with Hamden this year. They lost at the buzzer to Hamden, and something we've talked about throughout the season, this really is the Hamden Open. If you haven't seen Hamden play, they are a very, very good team. They only have 1 loss in the season, and that loss is to Class AA Bangor, a team they beat earlier in the season as well. It's like McCormick's going to have to come out of the game. Must be some blood on him. See if Lawrence can take advantage of McCormick being sidelined. Here's Martin Ashe with it. Trying to look down low for Blaisdell. Nothing there. Gets it back in the lane. Gets it up and in. Martin Ashe makes it a 2-point game. Dearborn goes down the lane, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Dearborn 1 for 2 from the line so far in the game. Martin Ashe really having a ball game for Lawrence. He's already got 11 points, 4 steals. And Dearborn misses the first one. Christian LaRouche going to come in for Blaisdell. 3:28 to go in the half. 2-point Cony lead. Make it a 3-point lead. Cony went on a 10-0 run the end of the first quarter into the second quarter to take a 7-point lead, and Lawrence has battled back to be within 3 here. Nickerson with it. Nickerson tries to go baseline. Nothing there. Coombs has it. Coombs will take the 3. Air ball. Coombs hustles after it but can't come up with it. And Dearborn has it. He gets it ahead to Briggs. Briggs is going to get shoved. And I think it's on the floor. So it'll be Cony ball on the baseline. McCormick coming back in now. And he will trigger the inbounds. Ryan Bork checks in, and Coombs checks out. 3:01 to go in the half. Lawrence trails by 3. McCormick gets it into Dearborn. They roll it around to Briggs. Back up top, Carter. Here's Dearborn in the lane. And the runner can't get it to go. Oh, he has not gotten a roll all night. Nickerson with it. To Patterson. They gain the timeline. 2:35 to go in the half. Looking for a good possession here, the Bulldogs. LaRouche with it. Goes top of the key for Bork. Nickerson. They get it to Martin Ashe. Fade away. It's partially blocked. And goes out of bounds off Ryan Bork. It will be Cony ball. Here's McCormick with it. 3-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the half. Briggs wide open for three. No good. Rebound comes down to LaRouche. Nickerson on the run. Gets trapped. Throws it away. You cannot dribble over half court to the corner and not expect to get trapped. I don't know why they do that. When you gain the timeline, go to the middle of the floor. Can't trap you in the middle. Here's McCormick with it. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound comes down to Martin Hashey. Cony has gone cold here, and Lawrence has not been able to take advantage of it. Here's Bork with it. Bork. And it's going to be kicked by Dearborn. It'll be Lawrence ball on the sideline. 1:33 to go in the half. Coombs comes in. Bork will go out. They get it to Nickerson. Here's Coombs. And it's tipped out of bounds by Briggs. Not sure Coombs could have telegraphed that one any more than telling Briggs, I am passing the ball right now. Coombs, a lazy pass, and Nickerson comes up with it. They get it to Patterson. Patterson tried to feed it down low. Coombs comes up with it. Coombs with the fadeaway, no good. And the rebound comes down to Cony. McCormick on the run. Gets it to go on the foul. Simon McCormick threw up a prayer as he was getting fouled, and it went down.
Force foul number 2, Coombs. Personal foul number 2. Basket is good. McCormick at the line for Cony.
McCormick gets the shot. He's got a quiet 11 here in the first half. Doesn't seem like we've called his name a lot. He's already got 11 points. 34-28, 6-point Cony lead. 58 seconds to go in the half. Patterson gains the timeline to LaRouche. They get it in the middle. Martin Hashey for three. Ring it up! A huge three for Dylan Martin Hashey to cut the Cony lead to 3. McCormick gets free in the lane. Gets it out to Briggs for 3. And he says, I'll match you. "20 seconds to go. Patterson gains the timeline. I'm sorry, Nickerson. Martin Hashey is going to get fouled. That's just the 5th team foul on Cony, so it won't be a shooting foul. Lawrence will have the ball on the sideline with 9.3 to go in the half.
Personal foul number 1.
And it's a 5-second violation. I don't know why you have a play where Christian LaRouche is the guy coming to the ball with 9 seconds left in the half. I mean, he's a nice player. He's just not an offensive player. And with 9 seconds, you want to get the ball in the hands of a guy that's going to be able to score it. Here's McCormick. 4 to go. McCormick gets in the lane, throws up a wild shot. Dearborn's there for the putback at the buzzer. Your score at the end of the first half, number 2 Cony 39, number 7 Lawrence 31.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in Central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in Central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, high above courtside in the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. This tonight's game is brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, now delivered within a 7-mile radius of Main Street in Fairfield. Senator Scott Searway, District 16 Republican Senator. Hometown Veterinary Care, 51 Western Avenue in Fairfield. The home of Rudy and Lily, my two dogs' favorite doctor, Dr. Townsend. Waterville and Skowhegan Tire. Voted Waterville and Skowhegan's best since Waterville and Skowhegan have been on the map. Heward's Martial Arts, where you can learn how to defend yourself. And Dow's Quick Stop, now under new ownership, Amanda and Todd Dow. Your favorite stop for ice cold beer and soda, and Central Maine Pharmacy. Chuck Roy, the owner and pharmacist. 39-31 here as we get ready for the second half. It's been a half of runs. Lawrence has stayed in this one. Even as we said in the pregame show, Lawrence was going to need to keep the scoring low in the 40s. That's not going to happen. So now, if you're Lawrence, you really got to try to get on a run of your own, play some lockdown defense, get the lead, and then try to pull back the reins and slow it down. Lawrence has got some nice transition baskets. They've hit some key threes when they've needed it. But Cony has got a lot of offensive weapons. You've got Dearborn, who's in double digits. You got Briggs, who's already in double digits. You got McCormick, who's already in double digits. Kyle Doohan's got 8 points. So they got a lot of options over there where Lawrence, it's really been Dylan Coombs with 8 and Martin Hashey with 14 really led the way for the Bulldogs. Lawrence can play with these guys. You could just see the athletic ability on the Cony side of the ball and how they seem to be able to turn it on and off whenever they want. But we'll see what happens here in the second half. We'll stick with us after this. We'll be bringing you the Messalonsky boys, number 4 seed, taking on number 5 Brewer. Lawrence will start out the second half with their starting 5. Coombs, Martin Hashey, Blaisdell, Nickerson, and Patterson. Cony will do the same, as they'll have Dearborn, Briggs, Doohan, McCormick, and Geyer. Cony will start with the ball and an 8-point lead. Here's Briggs with it. It's to Dearborn. Back up Briggs. 3-pointer on the way. No good. And it was over the backboard. It'll be a Lawrence ball. Lawrence has done fairly well against the pressure. Had a couple of turnovers. Martin Hashey gets it, gains the timeline. He gets double team. Nice bounce pass down low to Blaisdell, who hits the shot. Great job by Blaisdell to twist his body to get that shot off. Here's McCormick, answers. 41-33. Patterson goes down off the glass, no good. Blaisdell with the rebound, gets up, gets it partially blocked by Geyer. Here's Dearborn with it. Briggs baseline, Briggs off the glass and in. Cony leads by 10. This is what happened to Lawrence in the first game. Nickerson. Offensive foul. Nice job by Dearborn stepping in front. 10-point Cony lead, 6:54 to go, third quarter. Here's McCormick. Dearborn, left side. Gets it down low. Nice bounce pass by Dearborn. I'm sorry, by McCormick, and Dearborn misses the runner in the lane. Nickerson comes up with it. Here's Coombs. Double team, gets out of the double team. Patterson takes the three. Ring it up! Jake Patterson cuts the Cony lead to 7. Martin Hashey almost with another steal, tipped it away. He isn't able to gather it. Barbeau checks in for Geyer. McCormick will trigger the inbounds. Here's Dearborn with it. Crosses over. Tries to get himself free. He can't. Ball stolen away by Blaisdell. Blaisdell goes up with the right hand, up and in. 43-38. Lawrence has cut it to 5. Stolen away. Nickerson throws up a prayer, but it's a travel. Good call there. Nickerson, a nice play by McCormick to undercut Nickerson on that, and it really made him force that travel. Here's McCormick with it. Almost stolen away by Martin Hashey, who has lived in the passing lane in this ball game. Timeout Cony. Lawrence has battled back to a 5-point deficit. Hey, it's been a game of runs, and you know, Lawrence has been able to make a run and get back in it. But I just don't see them being able to maintain this frenetic pace throughout the game. It just seems like Cony can get their offense going whenever they want to, and Lawrence is, you know, only scoring on fast break, turnovers, and they can't sustain that. 5:30 to go, plenty of time left in this game. 5-point Cony lead. McCormick gets it into Dearborn. Back to McCormick. Loses his footing. Dearborn with it in the lane. Gets a shot up and in. 45-38. Nickerson gets to Coombs. Coombs has to hustle, has to get it over. It does. Martin Hashey open for 3. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It will be Lawrence ball. Good play there by Nickerson to get a hand on that. McCormick had that rebound corralled. Patterson will trigger the inbounds to McCormick, to Nickerson. You get it underneath to Martin Hashey, who dribbles it off his foot. Lawrence cannot afford to have possessions like that where they don't get anything. 4:53 to go, 7-point Cony lead. Dearborn open for three, no good. Blaisdell with the rebound. Here's Nickerson. Somehow Coombs gets it. Coombs goes behind his back. He's trapped, and he throws it away. I think he was expecting Martin Hashey to go baseline, but you can't throw a pass to an expectation. You have to throw it to a player. 4:30 to go, third quarter, 7-point Cony lead. Riglia gets it. Dearborn gets loose in the lane, rejected by Coombs. The ball is tipped around. Somehow Dearborn gets it. McCormick back to Dearborn. They roll it around to Isaac Gammon in the game. Gammon is trapped, travels, they don't call it. Right in front of two officials. He used both feet as a pivot foot. I can't make this stuff up, folks. I just see it and I call it. 45-38. Lawrence is trying to stay in this one. They really need to slow down on the offensive end. When they're in the half court, I tell you, it's hard for them to transition from what I've seen so far in this game, to go from fast-paced, frenetic pace to the half court. Because they're doing good in that frenetic pace, but they just can't keep up with Cony. But when they get in the half court, they're trying to do things too fast because they're playing at that frenetic pace, and they're not getting good looks, and they're not getting good possessions in the half court. That's something that hopefully Coach Pellerin's talking to him about right now. Tonight's Game at Every Game, brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, now delivered within a 7-mile radius of downtown Fairfield. Call them today, 453-7822. Brian's lovely wife was looking for the Sonny's Pizza halftime pizza, and Brian had to remind her that we're outside the 7-mile radius. Shot is up, no good by Dewan. But in the rebounding action, Dearborn is fouled. Second team foul on Lawrence of the half. 3:58 to go in the third quarter. 7-point Cony lead. Here's Dearborn. Shot is up, no good. Battles for his own offensive rebound and tips it out of bounds. Well, I don't know how many of those. Dearborn would have 40 in this game if he had any of those runners go down that he's had in the game. They're just rattled in and out. Here's Nickerson. Gets to Martin Hashey. Coombs open for a deep three. Ring it up! Dylan Coombs. That's almost stolen away by Nickerson. Dylan Coombs, if he's open and there's nobody around him, any place outside of the bus, he can knock it down. That cuts the Cony lead to 4. Here's Dearborn. They get in the corner for Geyer. Dearborn gets loose in the lane. Shot is up. No good. But they're going to get a foul. I think it's on Nickerson. And Dearborn is going to go to the line for 2. He's 2 for 4 from the foul line.
Personal foul 2. Dearborn at the line for Cony.
This is one thing about a close game here. As you get closer and closer to the end of a game where it's a 7-2 matchup, the pressure really starts to build on the favored team. As the Lawrence team is playing with house money right now. Here's Nickerson. It's the Coombs. Coombs crosses over. Pull-up jumper. Swish! 46-43, Coombs on a 5-0 run. McCormick all the way down the lane. Cannot let him go coast to coast. You got to step in front of him. 5-point lead. Martin Hashey with it. He's double team. Gets to Nickerson. Splits the double team. Puts it up off the glass, no good. Geyer with the rebound. Here's Dearborn on the run. Dearborn gets it in the corner. 3-ball on the way, no good by Barbeau. And Coombs has it. Coombs goes up and can't get the roll. He gets it back though. Puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound battled for. And the possession arrow favors the Bulldogs. Boy, Coombs would like to have those 2 shots back. Just couldn't get it to go down. 2:08 to go third quarter. 5-point Cony lead. They've led by as much as 10 in this game twice. Nickerson goes baseline, and he's going to get fouled by Dearborn. Boy, Zach Nickerson has a quick first step. He rattles in the first one. 48-44. Second one, swish. Lawrence has cut a 10-point Cony lead to 3. Dearborn loses the handle, and he somehow gets to Briggs. In the corner for Geyer. Geyer goes cross court. Doohan throws it away. Nice steal by LaRouche. Here's Coombs with it. Cross court, Patterson. LaRouche goes all the way over. Coombs open for 3. Oh, in and out. Geyer with the rebound. Here's McCormick on the run. McCormick gets it in the corner. 3-ball. In and out by Doohan. And Lawrence with the ball. Trailing by 3 with 1:15 to go in the third quarter. Coombs got to hustle. And you got to know how much time there is to get the ball over. You can't take your time lollygagging in the backcourt. Oh, those are the turnovers that coaches lose hair on. Geyer with it. Dearborn gets it in the corner. 3-ball by Briggs, no good. Rebound by Ryan Bork. 56 seconds to go in the half. In the third quarter, I should say. Bork gains the timeline. And it's tipped out of bounds by Geyer. Patterson will trigger the inbounds. Gets it in to Martin Hashey. Off the glass and in. Lawrence has come all the way back to cut it to 1. Here's Dearborn down the lane. Can't get it to go, but he gets fouled. He got hammered pretty hard on that one. Went down face first. He'll be at the line for 2. He's 3 for 6 in the game.
Personal foul 3. Dearborn at the line for Cony.
Knocks down the first one. Blaisdell's going to check in. Nickerson's got 3 fouls now. It's something Coach Pellerin's going to have to keep an eye on. Briggs is going to check out. Second one for Dearborn is good. 3-point Cony lead. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. And Patterson with a pass at Bork's feet. Not able to handle. And Cony gets it right back. Here's McCormick with it. McCormick They roll it around to Geyer. He takes the three. No good. Rebound comes down to LaRouche. 18 to go. And it's tipped away and stolen away by Cony again. Boy. Just poor ball security by Lawrence here. Here's McCormick down the lane, no good. 3 seconds to go. Dearborn gets a three off at the buzzer. And it's no good at the end of 3. 50-47. Cony with a lead. Back after this. Back at the Augusta Civic Center, tonight's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, now delivering within a 7-mile radius of downtown Fairfield. Senator Scott Searway, District 16's Republican Senator. Hometown Veterinary Care, 51 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Dr. Townsend has been taking care of Rudy and Lily for 13 years. Rudy's 13 now. What an old man. And Waterville and Skowhegan Tire. Waterville Tire has been voted the best of the best for the last 100 years. And Heward's Martial Arts, where you can learn self-defense and discipline, many other things. Dow's Quick Stop, Western Avenue in Fairfield. And we're back here at the Augusta Civic Center. High above courtside in the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork. 50-47, Cony with a 3-point lead. Geyer with it, and he throws it away. Let's see if Lawrence can improve on their ball security as we start the third quarter here. Really missed out on some opportunities to take the lead late in the third quarter after being down 10 points. Coombs gains the timeline, throws it away. Here's McCormick. Briggs open for 3. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Back to Lawrence. This is the type of shooting night that if you're Coach Pellerin, you wanted from Cony. And really, the reason why they're in this game is, mostly because of their hustle, but partly because Cony has really struggled shooting. Here's Martin Hashey with it. Gains the timeline. Martin Hashey gets loose. Beautiful pass down low to Blaisdell for 2. 1-point Cony lead now. Here's Geyer. Almost throws it away. Martin Hashey, who's had his hand in the passing lane all night long, tips it out of bounds. Geyer checks out, and Barbeau checks in. Get it in to Dearborn. Dearborn gets it underneath to Briggs. Nice up fake. Puts it up and in. 52-49, 3-point lead. 6:50 to go in the ballgame. Lawrence, the number 2 seed, looking for the upset. And Nickerson tried to get it down low to Blaisdell. It was kicked. It remained Lawrence ball. Lawrence trying to repeat what happened last year. It was an upset. It was a 4-1 upset, not a 2-7 upset. Here's Martin Hashey. Shot is up, no good. I think Briggs might have redirected that. Shot is up by Dearborn, no good. Gets his own rebound. And stolen away by Nickerson. Nickerson goes up, throws it down with the flush. 52-51. They get it to Briggs, or Dearborn, I should say. Dearborn. They get it over to McCormick. Dearborn for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Nickerson. 1 point Cony lead. Lawrence looking for the lead. Here's Coombs. Gets to Blaisdell. Blaisdell shot. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, man. They called the charge on Blaisdell on that. Wow. That's all I can just say is wow. Here's McCormick with it. Dearborn, up fake, gets loose in the lane, and he gets fouled by Coombs. And he'll go to the line for 2. Gets ready to take his 8th and 9th foul shots. It's the first one. Second one's good. Dearborn, 4 for his last 4. Foul shooting is going to be big as we get down the stretch here. Here's Patterson with it. Tries to get it down low to Blaisdell, and Dearborn tips it out of bounds. 5:36 to go. 3-point Cony lead. Lawrence is trailed by 10 in this game in this third quarter. Has battled back to get within 3 here. Blaisdell with it. Can't get it to go, but he gets fouled. Blaisdell will be at the line for 2. His first foul shots of the night. Tonight's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, home of the Family Mega Meal Deal, which includes a large 15-inch one-topping pizza, 2 large ham Italians, choice of appetizer, and a 2-liter soda for only $30.99. For more info, go to sonny's-pizza.com. Blaisdell misses them both. Here's Dearborn. Dearborn goes down the lane, and he's going to get fouled, I believe. Well, they're going to call 2 on that? Looked like it was while he was driving. Dakota Dearborn's going to go to the line for 2 more foul shots. He's been living there in this ball game. This is the first one. LaRouche checks in. Nickerson's picked up his 4th foul. He's going to have to sit for a little bit anyways. Second one's good. Here's Martin Ashe with it. Going to have to hustle. Being hassled by McCormick. Gets it to Blaisdell. Blaisdell goes up off the glass. No good. Oh, couldn't get the roll. McCormick gets it ahead for Dearborn. Dearborn gets to Briggs. Briggs down the lane. And they're going to call a block on LaRouche. That's a good call. LaRouche didn't get there in time. Briggs will be at the line for 2. He's 2 for 2 in the game. 55-51, 5:05 to go in the ball game. Briggs hits. In and out. Big possession here for the Bulldogs. They trail by 5. 5 minutes to go. Coombs gets to Patterson. Patterson gains the timeline. Martin Ashe, 3-ball, ring it up! Actually, they're saying he was inside the 3, but a big bucket for Lawrence to cut it to 3. 56-53. as they go down the stretch here, Lawrence is really going to have to play tough defense in the half court and really make Cony work in the half court. And they're going to have to, on offense, when they're in the half court, not on the break or not in transition, but in the half court, have to take their time, get out of the double. Don't dribble into areas where you can get double teamed. Stay in the middle of the floor, work your offense. And they've been getting opportunities where Blaisdell's been getting wide open underneath because Cony's been trying to double team up top. Here's McCormick with it. McCormick takes about 8 steps and misses the shot. Here's Martin Hashey. Almost lost the ball off the official. Coombs with it. Coombs goes cross court to Patterson. Patterson puts it up, no good. He's going to get fouled. Jake Patterson will go to the line for 2. (56-53). I wonder what would have happened there if the ball would have went out of bounds off the official. I don't know if that's the official's in play, right? So it would have been Cony's ball. Patterson can't get the roll. It's 6 foul shots Lawrence has missed tonight. Patterson misses them both. Blaisdell hustles after the rebound but knocks it out of bounds. Cony with the ball and a 3-point lead. Here's McCormick. It's to Briggs. Briggs gets it tipped away by LaRouche with the steal. Christian LaRouche goes up, no good, but Dylan Martin Hashey's there for the putback. Lawrence has cut it to 1. Here's Dearborn with it, with the runner in the lane off the glass and in. 3-point Cony lead, 3:55 to go. Here's Coombs, throws it away. Stolen back away by Martin Hashey. He gets it ahead to Blaisdell. Blaisdell in the corner for Patterson. Patterson, bounce pass underneath to LaRouche, up and in. Dearborn, pull up jumper, no good. And ball tipped around, controlled by Lawrence. Chance to take the lead for the Bulldogs. 3:15 to go in a very frenetic up and down ball game. Get it down low. Blaisdell gets it tipped away by Dearborn. What a great steal by Dearborn. Here's McCormick with it in traffic. Almost throws it away. Dearborn gets to Briggs. Briggs down the lane. Briggs off the glass and in with one hand. Here's Coombs to Patterson. Patterson gains the timeline. Tipped away by McCormick. McCormick goes up off the glass and in. I saw that one coming a mile away. Coach Pellerin wants to take a break. We'll take one as well. 62-57 back after this. Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, high above courtside. The Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, Ryan Bork. Lawrence with the ball. They get it ahead for LaRouche. And off-balance shot is no good. The rebound comes down to Cony. 2:10 to go and a 5-point lead. Martin Ashe almost with another steal. Corner three ball on the way, no good by Gammon. And Nickerson in the ball game. He's got 4 fouls. Comes down with the rebound. Here's Coombs with it. Coombs pulls it back out, sets the offense. Hands off to Patterson. Patterson gets it down low to Martin Ashe. Martin Ashe with the turnaround, in and out. Oh, that went halfway down. 1:30 to go. Cony with a 5-point lead. Here's McCormick. Coach Maines wants a timeout.
60-second timeout.
We'll keep it right here. 62-57, 1:23 to go. Cony is in the bonus right now. And that bodes well for Lawrence. If they're down, they can foul, get them to the foul line. Lawrence is a ways away from the bonus. Cony's only committed 3 fouls in this half. Lawrence has had a couple of possessions, but they haven't been able to get a good shot off. So the last one was a great shot by Martin Ashe. He just couldn't get the roll. But they really have to play some tough defense here. Cony comes back out, try to get a stop, get the ball back, and then go down and get a couple of quick hoops. It's still a 2-possession ball game, 5-point lead. We'll see what Coach Pellerin draws up out of the timeout. Stick with us after this game. We'll have the Messalonski boys, number 4 seed, taking on number 5 Brewer in the second Eastern Maine quarterfinal game. McCormick will trigger the inbounds from the sideline. Get it to Dearborn. Back to McCormick. He'll pull it out. Goes to Dearborn. Dearborn gets to Briggs. Cony happy to take some time off here. Dearborn with it. Here's McCormick. McCormick throws it back out to Briggs and gets it back to McCormick. Under a minute to go. Lawrence going to have to foul pretty soon. Here's Dearborn. Back to McCormick. Cony doing an excellent job of running the clock here. And to get a foul away from the ball. It's going to put Briggs at the line for a 1-on-1. 37.6 seconds. Cony was able to run almost a minute off the clock. That's the 5th foul on Coombs. Why do you think Coombs was in foul trouble? I thought it was Nickerson that had 4 fouls. Mackie Ewart going to come in. Briggs hits the first one. Big foul shot there. Briggs 4 for 5 from the line in the ballgame. Second one, no good. Rebound comes down to Blaisdell. You're going to have to go fast here. Nickerson takes the 3. No good. And the rebound was out of bounds. It will be Cony ball. Coach Pellerin going to take a timeout. 27.3 to go in the game. We'll take a quick break. Come back after this. 63-57. Cony.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in Central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center. High above courtside. Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, Brian Bohr. See if Lawrence has any miraculous comebacks in their back pockets. Trailing by 6. 27 seconds in the game. And Mackie Ewart drags down Barbeau, and they called the intentional foul. So that'd be 2 shots and the ball. This would be Barbeau's first trip to the foul line. That's the first one. Well, you got to tip your cap to the Bulldogs. Really, Barbeau gets 1 of 2. Really yeoman effort by this team that really does not match up well with Cony. Cony has a lot of athletes, a lot of scorers. Lawrence is very physical, good team. But not a team that matches up well with very athletic teams. They were able to hang in this game. Actually, twice in the second half, they were able to get within 1 point. It was 52-51 with about 3 minutes to go in the game, and they had the ball. Dearborn filling up the box score with another foul shot. Gets them both. Martin Hashy with it. Throws up the 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Cony, and they'll dribble out the clock. Your final score here will be Cony 66, Lawrence 57. Back to wrap this up after this.
Today's game is recorded and produced by Brian Bork at Epic View Studios. Advertising spots start at only $20 per game. Today's broadcast is made possible by the following local sponsors: Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Maine. Waterville Tire, College Avenue, Waterville, Maine. Maine Athletic Fundraising. KVCC, Western Avenue, Fairfield, Maine. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Ave, Fairfield, Maine. Davis Vinyl, Design, Print, Install, Benton Ave, Benton, Maine. Doug's Garage, Neck Road, Benton, Maine. Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Waterville, Maine. Patterson Logging and Firewood, Patterson Road, Benton, Maine. Hewitt's Martial Arts, Winslow, Maine. Massage by Andrew, Main Street, Waterville, Maine.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, high above courtside. The Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center, Rick Dougal, Brian Bohr. Cony is able to escape with a 66-57 win over Lawrence. And Cony was led by Dakota Dearborn. He had 22 points, 10 for 14 from the foul line. And I'll tell you, if he'd have had a good shooting night from the floor, he'd have had 50 in this game. He must have had at least 10 or 12 shots. And he went down the lane. Little runners were just rattled in and out. Luke Briggs had 17 for Cony. Kyle Doohan had 8. Simon McCormick had a quiet 17. And then Bennett Carter had 2 to round out the 66 points for Cony. For Lawrence, Dylan Martin-Hashey had one heck of a game, his final game in his high school career. 20 points. He had at least 6 steals. He was all over the floor. Just a great game for Dylan Martin-Hashey. Dylan Coombs had 12 before he fouled out. Nick Blaisdell had 8. Then you had Zach Nickerson with 6. Patterson had 3. LaBouche had 2. Mackie Ewart had 2 to round out the scoring for Lawrence. 66-57 as the Bulldogs close out their season at 8-11. I want to thank all of our sponsors and thank Brian for doing a great job. And we'll be back for the Messalonski Brewer game. Again, your final score, 66-57. Cony over Lawrence. Have a great night, everybody.